Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you need a personal reading, hit me up in the description box below, or don't hit me up in the description box. Click on the description box, description box below, and it'll give you the info for a personal reading. Otherwise, this is just a general reading. Do not force it to fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank y'all so much for helping me grow this channel. Please hit that like, comment. It helps grow it even more. This is not my channel. This is our channel. Thank y'all for the donations. If you want to donate to the channel, you can hit that $sign, or I think I have that info in the description box below. Other than that, you guys don't have to. This is a free service, and unless you need a personal reading, that does cost money. But y'all, let's just dive in. I was gonna do a quick 3-minute reading, but y'all, this is something that's a lot more complicated. So that's why the cards are weird here. Okay, so we start out with the Four of Cups here. This is a picture of someone sitting and they're not sure what to do. They're indecisive here, contemplating. Not sure what to do. This can also refer to missed opportunity, but I'm getting this is like indecision. It can be both. But this is someone who can be disconnected, especially next to the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, this is someone who lost their way. They could feel lonely, withdrawn. There's a lot of chaotic energy on the board. Okay, that's why I'm like, I can't do this in a 3-minute reading. There's just too much depth here for this particular reading. And there's a lot going on, so bear with me. Okay, there was not equal give and take in a connection. Okay, you could be in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone else could have some unpaid debts, is very controlling, wants power and domination, or they come with strings attached. That's why they were indecisive. When I clarified, you could be a Virgo here. There's Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces. Okay. All right. Okay. So basically every sign is here. Okay. So we don't need to touch base on any other signs. Unless I do. Sometimes it's a habit. But okay. So when I clarified, this was not... Okay. So you were dating someone or with somebody or whatever. Let's see what y'all's relationship was. I'm guessing this was someone who was non-committal or something here. What was the basis of this connection? Ace of Cups, love. This was love. Okay. You could really love this person, or they loved you. Did they love them too? Or is this... You got one-sided here, though. Yeah, this is... They come with unfinished business. There could be some unfinished business. This person has baggage. Aquarius energy. 6 of Swords in the reverse. They got baggage. Yeah, this person's indecisive. 2 of Swords. They have a blockage or they're stagnant here. Okay. This could have been an illusion to love. Okay, you could have loved this person, but this is... Maybe you thought this person loved you, but there's illusions here. Yeah, this person comes with fucking baggage. You could have... Your intuition could have been telling you that, or you could have... Something is hidden from you for sure. And we're going to dive into that for this specific reading. Someone could be a Pisces. Yeah, I'm still going to read the signs. But there's fear, anxiety. Someone's afraid here. This person lost their way. They don't know what to do. Okay, this was not equal give and take. When I clarified the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 4 of Wands came out. This person could be married. You got home, community, or part of a community here. Or is something pertaining... Aries could be relevant. This could be something to do with... They come with strings attached here, y'all. You may have felt like this person was emotionally unavailable. We got the King of Cups in the reverse here. Okay, this is someone who could have taken bad advice, but they can be emotionally manipulative, moody, or emotionally unavailable. All right. Some of y'all, this person could be married. And then you have the King of Swords in the upright, head over heart to the Ten of Cups. This person could be trying to get away with giving an offer to somebody else here. And they're trying to get away with this with the Seven of Swords. Okay, this is a delay. Or why they were, this is panic, holding off, waiting, frustrated. I don't know if they're trying to get away with, this could be family or a marriage, a commitment. And that's why this person was non-committal, indecisive. They're trying to get away with this. And then I clarified the Ten of Cups with the Page of Wands. I don't know if they're involved with an Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is, or, you know, when it comes to, there's disharmony, misalignment here. They don't work well together. This is something that's not working well. So I don't know if this person was out just sleeping around, being sneaky because they're not happy in a marriage or a commitment. Okay, and that's why they were delaying giving you an offer here. Unless this has to do with family that gave them bad advice. Some of y'all, it could have been family or somebody here that gave them bad advice to marry or be with somebody. If they're with a Page of Wands, because when I clarified the Ten of Cups, because there's some family here. This could be divine love. This could be a blissful relationship. Total love, dreams coming true. Maybe this person thought this was going to be a dream come true. Or maybe you did. But the Page of Wands here, sideways, this is lack of direction, procrastination. Maybe this was a procrastination in giving you the Ten of Cups here, a dream come true, family. Or this could just pertain to family here. But when I clarified the Ten of Cups, it came out with the Page of Wands sideways. Let's get more clarity on this. This could be group conflict in a family or a community here. We'll keep this Moon card out. Empress. You could be an Empress. This could be a baby mom or a mother figure. This could be abusive relationship. Someone could be in an abusive relationship here. Someone that wants to win at all costs. Someone who's making it very difficult. This could be a father-like figure. Y'all, we have the Emperor in the reverse. I don't know if this is a group of people or if this is all the same fucking energy. Because you do have the King of Swords in the upright. You got the Hermit in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in the reverse. And you got someone that has multiple priorities here. And there was Ten of Swords here to the Nine of Wands sideways here. This is a painful ending, betrayal, loss, defeat, collapse here. And this is someone who could be overwhelmed, fatigued, lacks courage, gearing up for the worst, pessimistic here. Okay, what is this Ten of Cups to the Page of Wands? What's going on with this family dynamic? Some of y'all, this person defended beliefs or they made a quick decision here. Capricorn, Aquarius energy, and then to this Page of Wands. Someone could have made a speed and hasty decision or something towards this Page of Wands. Or they were ambitious, driven to succeed. I don't know if they married for something. What is this? They were driven to succeed, but this Page of Wands, there's nothing here. It's like it's not a difficult decision. It's like someone was torn in between who they should invest in, who they thought was more long-term, better, who was better, a better fit for them or something. Or a difficult decision, it has to do with family and their beliefs. Clarify Knight of Swords. What beliefs here? So I don't know if they have a belief. Say they got someone pregnant, or maybe they don't believe in divorce and they've already been married, but they're not happy. Or maybe this person has a set of beliefs where they're very controlling. You got the Emperor in the reverse, the King of Cups. Y'all, this is really nasty energy. Or this person would be burnt out because they took bad advice from a stubborn, tyrant, controlling, domineering individual. Someone could be in Aries, Aquarius, or Pisces that you were dealing with, or Taurus, Gemini energy. There's someone who does head over heart. A King of Swords, the Emperor, they can be truthful. they're very intelligent. This could be your energy, and you were dealing with someone who's emotionally manipulative, and you made a decision to, you could have made a difficult decision to cut someone off and to end it here because this person was indecisive about you. Or you guys can flip the roles, put you where you fit. And genders don't matter in tarot, so you could have, you could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Gemini here. But you, according to these cards, sometimes the King of Swords is a Libra or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't matter. But you could have thought head over heart here. Or this is someone who's disciplined. This one is someone who could be in the military or has some type of authority here. But the King of Swords can also be someone who's emotionally closed off. Like, they can be kind of cold. And then, you know, you got the King of Cups and the Emperor in the reverse here. Someone was being sneaky here. Y'all, I got to dive in. This, you could have a family with somebody here. Someone was defending beliefs here. They invested. And now there's group conflict. I don't know if they invested in a community of people with a King of Cups in the reverse and Emperor in reverse. This could be a father figure, a friend group, families, brothers, sisters, mothers. Who's this Emperor in the reverse? Because we had the Empress too. Who is this Emperor in the reverse? Let me get a different... Oh, you got the fucking Devil. Some of y'all, someone's part of a dark society. They're toxic. A new project? Let me see. Who's this Emperor in the reverse? Let's see if there's anything left in here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone who's non-committal, greedy, lazy. Could be an earth sign. A Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's lazy. Negative thoughts. Was someone appearing to be someone they're not? You got heavy ego here, y'all. Lover sideways. Someone doesn't love them, so I don't know what the hell this is. Conflict, bad choices, fear of commitment. Someone's like lost their way. I don't know, it's just not love, it's just control. Why is the moon here? What the hell is this? They avoid conflict. I don't know if this is like a fearful avoidant. Agreeing to disagree. We got Leo Pisces energy here. They have fear, a fear of fighting. And it could have to do with family. Some of y'all in a financial opportunity. They could have seen you as a financial opportunity. And this ended. You went through a transformation. You went from the Queen of fucking Pentacles. You went through a death and a rebirth to the Empress. Somebody was a Queen of Pentacles that transformed to the fucking Empress. You could be coming, you're manifesting abundance here. This is your energy or somebody's. And you got 1, 3 here, 13 here twice. Some of y'all could have started this cycle again with this person, just to end it again. This was a painful ending of failure and a connection here. Because somebody was non-committal, emotionally unavailable, controlling, and domineering. Some of y'all, this person... It's like you could be making a head over heart decision when it comes to your 10 of Cups, when it comes to your love life here, when it comes to your values. Okay? Some of y'all, this other person, is stuck in their head, like power and control when it comes to home, marriage, or community. Some of y'all, y'all could just be very different people here. What did this person want from this Empress Queen of Pentacles? What was their end game? What did they want? Like, why did they start dealing? Did they just want money, sex? What was it? Because y'all, this person has an imbalance, overindulging addictions. Alcoholism, they could have addictions. This is for their own self. This person's like a fallen angel, you guys. This person's really out of alignment. Some of y'all, they could be married to a Queen of Wands. They could be literally have a family with a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Wands. Or they could be, if they leave this person out in the cold, they'll financially lose a lot of money. They could be codependent in a connection. Or you got the confidence. You could be in this Queen of Wands energy and you're leaving this person out in the cold because you could have picked up that they have highs and lows, that they need to heal, that they have some addictions, or that there's something off here. What did collective pick up on this individual here who has an imbalance? This person could have caused you to been misaligned. This person could have caused your mood to be really off kilter here. You got like an imbalance here. You got the Seven of Cups. Opportunity, wishful thinking, personal values, overwhelmed, illusion, fantasy, confused. Some of y'all, so this person could be on the low. Some of y'all, they could have been using you to cover up some of y'all, with the Emperor in reverse, some of y'all, it's usually the King of Swords in reverse, that's the Narcissist card, but the Emperor in the reverse. Some of y'all, this person was non-committal. Because they could be secretly on the low or swing both ways. You could have been a cover. That's not going to be for everyone. Conflict, sneaky. This person's ego. Aquarius, Scorpio energy. We got Sagittarius energy. Unless this person could be in an abusive relationship or they're abusive themselves. You guys may not know this. Why is the Five of Swords here? They're trapped with the Queen of fucking Wands. Some of y'all, this could be a newer love that they gave an offer to, and now they're trapped in a toxic ass relationship dynamic here. Either they're abusive or they're trapped with someone who's abusive. And this person's under judgment. Awakening here. Someone could have made a hasty decision. I don't know if they got someone pregnant. Why did they marry this person? Someone gave a love offer to this self-limiting beliefs, self-acceptance, freedom, winning at all costs. This could be a new love, a dreamer. They could have thought this was their Ten of Pentacles here. A new project. Some of y'all, this person was a player. Okay, who's this Queen of Wands? Because it's like you have two different people here that this person was sleeping around. Some of y'all, this King of Swords energy is the Emperor in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. They gave a love offer to the Queen of Wands. They could have thought this was wish fulfillment here. They were juggling you with this Queen of Wands. This person regrets this decision. Oh, they're grief. They're taking a loss here. They thought this was a new opportunity. They gave a higher level commitment. Ace Cups. Yep, they thought they were going to be victorious here. Someone could have been doing magic here. Some manipulation. This person left you behind to go give a commitment to a Queen of Wands. And they regret this decision. This put Ten of Swords in your back. Okay, so you got betrayal here. Some of y'all, this person is an avoidant. So they went to give a love offer and commit to somebody else that they thought was better. And there's some of y'all, this could be nothing but fucking chaos. Who's the Queen of Wands? What's that energy there? I might need another deck, y'all. This is crazy as fuck. There could have been some heartbreak here. Leaving this person behind. Some of y'all, this ended in heartbreak, or it's ending in heartbreak. Percocets and boundaries, depression. Why? Divorce? Why are they walking away? Some of y'all, they're getting a divorce. Some of y'all, they could have married because of a baby, and now they're getting a divorce. Why are they getting a divorce? The Fool. Abundance. What the fuck? Some of y'all, they married for money, or somebody married them. Knight of Wands. Some of y'all, whoever they married was a cheater. They could have had a kid. Pleasure. Some of y'all, they married for the sex. Or they married for the money. Or they're divorcing because somebody got caught cheating. Someone went on a new venture, got in their Knight of Wands energy. Some of y'all, they're getting a divorce because they went on a venture and got another person pregnant. This is a completion to this cycle here. This person's in a fucking nightmare and they're stuck. Queen of Cups? They could be dating a Queen of Cups now. They could be dating a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be a Gemini, Cancer energy. Some of y'all, they have a baby with this Queen of Cups. That's a new person too. So this person could have been juggling you. Unless this person sees you as the Queen of Cups and they want to come in and take an impulsive action to come towards you. This person could be watching you. And they gave a commitment to something that didn't work out. Okay, so who's this Queen of Cups? Y'all, I need to get a different deck. I don't got enough cards left in this one. Hold on. Some of y'all, they could have went on a venture, dated a couple other people here for pleasure. Some of y'all, they were in a commitment. They ended that. They messed with you. Then they went off to this Queen of Cups. Or they ended it with you, committed to this Queen of Wands. That ended in heartbreak. And then they had a new venture with the Queen of Cups. Others of y'all, this person chose to give a commitment to someone else. That didn't work out. They painfully betrayed you. And now this person's watching you because they see you as their happiness, the Queen of Cups. And they want to come back in because they're suffering here. Okay. They're in a nightmare for this decision. Whatever this shit is. I don't know what the fuck. Others of y'all, they could have cheated on you with two people, committed to somebody, and got another third party fucking pregnant. And that could be why this marriage or commitment is ending. You've done closed this cycle because you thought, I don't know, whatever you did. Or this cycle, it was just over. Or this person was non-committal. So you're like, okay, you know, maybe this person, you know, they don't know what they want. So this ended for some reason. You got the Ten of Swords. Who's these? Sacrifice. Some of y'all, this person let go of you because they married because of a child. They could see you as the Queen of Cups. You could be an empath here. Calm. You're their peace and their calm. Some of y'all, this person got in their ego. Okay? They could have... There was an imbalance. They weren't looking within with the Hermit in reverse. They were contemplating. They could have met somebody new and they could have gotten them pregnant and gave them a commitment because of a baby. Or because they actually had feelings for this person. You got new baby proposals. Some of y'all, they were just engaged. Some of y'all, this could have to do with traditional values. Maybe this person looked the part, played the part of wifey, hubby. They could have thought this was going to be the end all be all, or it's approval, social approval. So it's like they could have had, like with the Ten of Cups here, their family or their community did not approve of y'all's connection. So this person went made a quick decision here and listened to their family to make a very quick decision to marry, propose, engage, or give a love offer, a higher level commitment to this Queen of Wands, because this person looked better on their arm, or their parents, family, friends approved of this person but disapproved of you. And some of y'all, this was an illusion. This could have been the illusion that this person was better for them. Some of y'all, they thought they were marrying the Queen of Wands, but this was just a Page of Wands sideways. Someone who's not creative. They're not inspired. There's not limitless potential. There's no direction, a lack of direction, procrastination. And this ended or is going to end in heartbreak. There's nothing here. Who's this Queen of Cups? Is this the Nine of Pentacles energy? Page of Cups. News. A new love. This is a new love. So now there's another person here. This is another person. So y'all could be the Queen of Pentacles Empress. Nine of Pentacles energy. You got the most amount of pentacles. Put it where you fit. You could be this Queen of Wands. You could be this Queen of Cups. You could be this Nine of Pentacles. You could be the King of Swords. Some of y'all, someone was cheating. I don't know. We'll dive into that in a second. I'm not going to get too far ahead. Okay, so you went through a death and a rebirth with this person. You went from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, abundant. You're in the Nine of Pentacles. The most money you can have in the tarot is the Ten of Pentacles. You have the 9 on your own. So you're not, with this energy being the Empress. This is someone who was indecisive over the Empress. And they ended up with a queen, even if it was the Queen of Wands. Let's just say it's a Queen of Wands. This is an entrepreneur. There's nothing wrong with the Queen of Wands. She's a queen. And then there's another queen here. But you being the Empress in the upright, you're not just in the Queen of Pentacles. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but you could be very grounded, abundant in the Nine of Pentacles energy. But Empress, you could be a Taurus. You could be any sign. But you're not just the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So you're 4 queens in one, and this person left you for just a Queen of Wands. Some of y'all could just been some of y'all could have been imbalanced at first. Maybe y'all had some issues, and this person is like, nope, I'm gonna go. Or something here, something happened. I'll have to see what that is if I remember, but whatever happened, this person left you, made a quick decision to go be with a Queen of Wands. That didn't work out. So now this person's entertaining a Queen of Cups. A new idea. Okay, they could just be having some passion here with this Queen of Cups. This is a new love. Page of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, this is a new person. And you're a powerful manifester. Virgo, Gemini energy, you're manifesting whatever you want because you're sitting in the Empress Magician energy or whoever that is. And this was a painful betrayal, painful ending here. This hurt the Empress really bad. And it's weird because this person left the Queen of Pentacles for the Queen of Wands. No offense to the Queen of Pentacles, they could have thought this Queen of Wands looked better. They were better arm candy or something, because the Queen of Wands is someone who's very sexy. Okay, and they gave a commitment. Or the family or the community approved of this. Maybe they're like, well, this person looks better on my arm, and it looks better. Maybe they have the same color skin, or maybe the person was prettier. Whatever, they left you for this person, but this was an illusion. They were actually the Page of Wands sideways or something. Some of y'all, this Queen of Wands could have been moody, controlling, an emotional manipulator, and a tyrant. Controlling, or they were, or your individual was. This person made head over heart, left you. Some of y'all, they left you because they didn't want to argue, and it was just easier to be with this Queen of Wands, and then there was nothing but toxic shit over there. So that ended. And now this person could be seeing a new person This could be past, present, future. What's going on with them in the Queen of Cups? And this is pleasure here. A rebirth, all is well, possibly. Let's see. Then they could have started dating this queen. Yeah, they gave this. They're walking the fuck away. This shit ain't working either. Okay, so they gave this person a romantic charm proposal. And they're disappointed here. A Tower. This didn't work out either. Why did this not work out? I don't understand. Greed, misdirected, no passion, uninspired. Two of Cups, though. Proposal, marriage, connection. I don't know, maybe this person gave this person a love offer, too. For appearance, there's fighting, competition. This person is trying to find meaning. Clashing egos, petty. They had some disagreements here. When it came to balance, finding purpose and balance, there were some disagreements here. Unless this is the person that they married and gave a proposal to, there could be a Queen of Wands here. This could be a family member that's really controlling, that said, no, you need to be with this Queen of Cups. Now, I'm getting this someone new. Okay, who's this? Let's just clarify. What's going on with them and this Queen of Wands? What was their situation here? Because it shows the higher font. So I don't know if this is the society. Or this could be an Aries, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Who is this Queen of Wands? Fast thinking. Unfocused. Burnt out. No direction. Unpredictable. This is someone they were familiar with. They could have known from childhood, or they knew. Why were they with this Queen of Wands? I think I asked that before, but it could be those other reasons I said. Power. Maybe they had some type of control. Yeah, okay, so your person could be controlling here. Three of Cups. This person had you in third part, like 3 women here. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups. There's definitely 3 people here. This person wanted control. Okay, now I'm getting it. Okay, okay. This Queen of Pentacles did a transformation to the Empress. This person couldn't control you, so they went over here to the Queen of Wands. That shit didn't work out. They're with the Queen of Cups. That shit's not going to work out, or it didn't work out either. Tower, disaster, sudden insight. I don't know this person. I don't know if this person's a little narcissistic. They want control here. Maybe they could control this Queen of Wands. They couldn't control this Queen of Pentacles. She's the Empress. She's not getting down off her path, off her throne. Okay, so now how does this person view the Empress? It's like this person regrets going to the Queen of Wands. This shit's having a Tower and abandonment. This was disappointment. Tower coming to this Queen of Cups. That could be past, present, future energy. And this person could still be trying to get away with this. Some of y'all, this person was cheating on you with all 3 of y'all at the same time. Or they were just sneaking around. Or if one doesn't work. It could be a type of person that if they avoid conflict. So they go back and forth. Or they go to the next best thing when it gets too difficult. Because this person's non-committal. And maybe they give a commitment, and if that doesn't work out, they just move on to the next best thing. Some of y'all's person could have been in a marriage, a commitment, have a baby with someone else, or these are just new loves. They get pleasure. This person was having pleasure with the Queen of Cups. They were in a commitment with this Queen of Wands just because it looks good to the community. They're with this Queen. Why were they with this Queen of Pentacles then? In the first place. They could have balance, sharing the wealth. Gifts, present. This person could have thought you were abundant, or they gave you gifts. Okay, but why were they with you? What did they want? Originally, just sex or what? I think I asked that, but y'all, this could... Let's see if I can get something different in this deck. Whoa. Queen of Swords. Some of y'all, because they were having a struggling relationship with this Queen of Wands. This person was in a relationship. Thirst for knowledge. They're thirsty. They could like, you could be in a Queen of Swords energy. They could like your direct communication, unbiased judgment, that you're financially independent. Queen of Wands sideways. This person could... Why is the Queen of Wands here sideways? Yeah, because this person was feeling stuck and bored with this Queen of Wands sideways. That's why. So this person could have been in a relationship with the Queen of Wands, and when shit gets boring, they go and hang around. So this person came into you because they were bored. You're getting justice and truth here, cause and effect here. Okay? This person's impulsive. They make impulsive decisions. So this person could have been having some issues with the Queen of Wands. This is someone they could make up and break up with. Because it's like, this Queen of Wands has the highest level of commitment here. Or did. But this ends in heartbreak too. And then the Queen of Cups they walked away from. I don't know if this person's chasing thrills or what the fuck. But it's like this person gets bored, so they just find the next best thing here. They had a struggling relationship. They weren't happy. Some of y'all, they married, thought this was their 10 of Cups, but it wasn't 10 of Cups in reverse. Or they weren't happy. And some of y'all that maybe they made up with this person. And they went back to, or when shit got hard with you, they jumped back over here with this Queen of Wands. Because you got homecoming. Some of y'all, this person has unpaid karmic debt with the Queen of Wands. So they had to come back over here because they have some unpaid karmic debt with this Queen of Wands. Or you did, or this person brought you into a karmic cycle. Or you had some karmic debt to clear yourself. Freedom, marriage, community here. They had the urge to create and grow. Thirst for knowledge, spying. They could have thought this Queen of Wands was a good investment. Okay, did they know this Queen of Wands before? Because it's someone they're familiar with. Let's just clarify. Wheel of Fortune sideways. No, they're resistant to change. They didn't want to break this cycle, this karmic cycle. It's like this person had a chance to break a karmic cycle here, and they didn't. Yep, now they're karma here. You can either be on the good side of karma or bad side of karma. Ups and downs, inevitable fate. This was inevitable. This was destiny here. Okay. So with this Queen of Wands, this is, they didn't want to end it with this Queen of Wands. I don't know, they could have some type of hold. They could have had invested a lot of time with this Queen of Wands, but I don't know if she was in if they were actually in a commitment when y'all met, okay, or they were just, say, broken up or fighting. Take it as a resonate. They could have just broken up. This person, y'all got, what happened between you and, or this Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy that made them go back over here? Yeah, an imbalance. The same thing that came up before. You got Temperance in the reverse. Extreme. You could have, this Queen of Pentacles could have been overindulging, alcoholism, or gone to excess, extreme. Uninspired. Maybe they thought you had no motivation that in your personal transformation here. Yeah, this person clinged to the past. They tried one more time to cling to the past here. Disappointment, untrustworthy, unpredictable. This person could have been overreactive, jealous. So they went to try it one more time with this Queen of Wands. Or this person was trying to delay a disaster from happening. Or they could have been misdirected here. Uninspired. Whatever this is, there could have been an imbalance here. You guys didn't work well together, and this person, but overall, this person had a fear. With the Hermit in reverse, they didn't want to do the work, the soul searching. They had unfinished business with the Queen of Wands here. So this person left you behind you could have had some self-healing that you needed to do, because this Queen of Pentacles goes through a death and a rebirth and comes out the Empress. You could have had some insecurity issues. You could have had an imbalance. You could have had some addictions. Whatever it is, we all have shadow work that we need to do. Don't jump in my comments and think you're perfect handy-dory notebook, okay? You're not. Nobody is. Nobody's perfect. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. We'd be in heaven. All right? Some of us never get perfect, and then we just don't. Okay, we're not going to go into that. All right, it's like this person was uninspired. There could have been an imbalance here. No passion. Stormy time. Some of y'all could have gotten into an argument here. There was an imbalance or excess extremes. Maybe you over-messaged this person, or you went to extreme. And this, or this person here could have been disappointed. They could have had some addictions here that you didn't know about. They could have been greedy. But overall fear of change. This person didn't want to. Some of y'all, this is like they get in a fight, they go and sleep around. Okay, and they had a fear of change. They didn't want to end. Maybe they've been with this person. How long have they been with this Queen of Wands? Is there any idea what comes a time? 69, 7. Here, maybe between 0 and 7 years. With this sideways, it could have been like 3.5 years. Some of y'all, this person was with this person for finances, or they just had a fear of change. And this is also trying one more time. So whatever happened with y'all, it was destined. Because then this Queen of Pentacles here went through a death and a rebirth and transformed to the fucking Empress. They had a karmic cycle. They tried one more time with this Queen of Wands and it didn't work out. Or it won't work out. What happened with them? Let's just clarify. Knight of Swords in reverse. Restless, burnt out, unpredictable, disregard for impulsive. There's no direction here in moving forward. There's no progress. It's not going anywhere. What do they see in this Queen of Wands? They just had like a fear of change. This person was not thinking about, too, the consequences of their actions from trying one more time with this Queen of Wands. Because some of y'all, this person put themselves in a karmic cycle by going backwards. You could have been like sent to them for them to change and grow, but they didn't. Yet this is juggling, weighing their options here. Priorities. They had some type of priorities with this. They made a quick decision with this person. Why? What do they see here? It could have to do with time. Maybe this person lived closer. It was easier to manage their time with this person. Maybe this person wasn't as demanding as you or as this Empress. Maybe you're pretty bold. Maybe this person didn't want to deal with... A Queen of Swords can be... very direct and kind of cold as well. Maybe that could have took this person through an aloof here. Yeah. And then you got Queen of Pentacles. You're abundant here. Queen of Swords. You're very direct. You're very honest. Queen of Pentacles also mother or wifey material here. This person went back over here. Some of y'all, they were juggling, you guys, and indecisive. And then they chose to give a commitment to this Queen of Wands. And they regret that decision because it didn't work out for whatever reason. Some of y'all, they had shadow work here. They were toxic. They had some addictions here. Toxicity, materialism, or codependency. Some of y'all, it could be this person looked better, or they rely on them for money, or maybe this person's codependent on them. They need them for money. Maybe they share phones or share cars or something here. And this person, maybe you were starting to catch on. This person was not committal, but they still had some priorities over here. Maybe they have to financially provide, or they live with this person. There's something here that was blocking this connection. And they had unfinished business. Why did it end? Let's clarify again. Why did it end with them? I think I've asked these questions a few times. Emotionally immature. Creative blocks. Yep, it's just like the Page of Wands sideways. It wasn't going anywhere. There's creative blocks. This person can't manifest with this Queen of Wands. It's just staying stagnant. So, like, you know, like you get with somebody and then you can go into a power couple and you can go on YouTube and glow up and grow and grow and grow. Or, you know, that's just an example. This person can't grow with this person. Okay? But they were clinging on because they were afraid of change here, and there could be some codependency. Okay, it's toxic though. It's codependency is toxic energy. What is codependency? Well, that can be a variety of things. It can be they are financially dependent on this individual, or vice versa. They're financially dependent on them. It could be they like to control, and they could control this Queen of Wands where they couldn't control a Queen of Swords because she'll cut your head off. No, but in a nice way. Okay? She'll give you morphine before she does it. No. But like with this Queen of Wands, maybe they could control this person. So it's a codependency. Well, I can control this person. No, that's toxic. That's codependency. Because you need to be someone's partner, their equal, not their, to domineer and control over them. So this person could have liked this person because they were easy to control, they were easy to manage time, they weren't as, oh, why aren't you seeing me this day, this day, this day, this day? No, this person just went with the flow. Okay. Whatever it may be, that is another sign of codependency. Another thing is relying on someone else to emotionally fulfill you when that comes within in your own confidence. Like ego boost, for instance, okay? Like you're relying on someone else to make you happy when that comes within. You have to be whole on your own in order to be whole with someone else. And if they're not, and if you've grown to where you're whole and you're an Empress divine feminine energy, you can't be with someone until they're an Emperor energy, unless you meet them and they grow with you. Otherwise, what happens is God will take you guys apart, bring you through different situations till you either grow and come back together, reach at the same level, or you just go your separate ways and you'll align with somebody else. Some of y'all, this could be your person, and they had to go through a karmic cycle in order to become an Emperor, because now you're sitting in Empress energy, or whoever they are, they had to go through this grief to transform, so they would actually be forced to soul search, because this person originally sitting in the Hermit in reverse, and they had to go through some cycle because God's like, okay, you don't want to change? Fine, I'm going to force you to change. And it could have been the same with this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe she was stuck for some time. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. But whatever it is, you are wifey, you are direct communicator, but you lacked the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands possibly energy, because you came out the Queen of Wands sideways. Maybe you were a little insecure. Maybe you lacked, like this person said, yep, the Queen of Wands sideways. That's why this person was attracted to the Queen of Wands in the upright, because you were the Queen of Wands sideways. But then you went through a death and a rebirth, and now you're sitting in the Queen of Wands, the Empress is every queen of the deck. Now you've mastered and transformed, and now you're every queen of the deck. Okay, so and some of y'all, this person wanted to move to calmer waters. Maybe it was a little chaotic here because you did have insecurities here. And some of y'all, maybe you were not confident, you didn't have a zest for life. This person leaving you caused you to transform, and now you're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles, Empress energy. So thank this person, because whatever they did, they helped you. They helped you see your worth and love yourself here. And it's almost like the Queen of Cups part is someone who loves, nurturing, kind, and compassionate. Maybe you got a little aggressive. Maybe you were a little imbalanced, because maybe y'all both were, because the Temperance came out twice. Okay, you could have did something in excess. Maybe you had some alcohol addictions or something, or your emotions were a little wacko tobacco. I've been there, done that. Trust me, a lot of times. But I'm balanced. I would never do that again. When you go through enough craziness, you realign. Okay, so you could have been imbalanced here, or you could have been on some drugs that caused you to be imbalanced, or you didn't love yourself, you weren't confident enough, you didn't trust this person. Something happened on your end as well that you had to heal from, and that it has to do with either your business, your entrepreneurship, your creativity, and the way that you love yourself. And it's like you had to learn to love yourself and be confident in your own skin. I'm not telling, because the way you look on the outside, that's not where confidence comes from. Okay? A real man will marry somebody not based off of how they look on the outside. Let me tell you that. Okay? Because God is love, and God looks at the heart, the inward appearance. Men look at the outward. So unless you truly love, you're going to be only focused on the outward appearance. Okay? But you had to go within and do some soul searching and become realigned. Maybe you were in isolation for some time. Maybe you were the hermit in reverse. Maybe you were lonely. Maybe you lost your way, and this person was sent into your life so you would find your way, because you went through a death and a rebirth here. Because of this ending, even though they may regret their decisions, it caused you to transform. Okay? And it caused you, this is like with the Six of Swords, this is moving on, going to calmer waters, but it also signifies change. This changed you. Look at this high fucking priestess here. Okay? Holy shit, this conflict in your life, in this chaos, transformed you to the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, which it looked like you were already the Queen of Pentacles, and then you could have became the Queen of Swords, to the Empress. Okay, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. You're embodying every queen of the deck, and not just that, you're also a High Priestess, and not just that, you're sitting in the Nine of fucking Pentacles. You're financially well off. You could own your own shit, you pay your own bills. You found yourself again because of this individual. Because of this person. And then this person went and tried one more time to someone they were familiar with, someone they had a commitment with, and that didn't work out. So now they could be with somebody new. Let's dive in. I'm telling you, you're the fucking Empress. Some of y'all, they could end up having a child with this Queen of Cups. And being stuck. Some of y'all, maybe this person refused to transform. So some of y'all, it could have been divine intervention. Now they're stuck with the baby with the Queen of Cups. But mind you, you're the whole package. You're 4 queens in one. This person ended up with 1 queen. But let's dive in. I'm gonna put all these cards back. Some of y'all, this person had their own shadow work. This person runs when shit gets tough, or they let other people dictate. Maybe this person had a little controlling issues. They're emotionally unavailable here. Emotionally manipulative. Mood swings. Okay? We've all had mood swings. Okay? We've all wanted to throw a balloon across the room when we're mad. Okay? Or pop it. Whichever one aggression style you are. But, the good thing with this Empress, I mean, there's nothing wrong with these other queens. They're sitting there queen status. Maybe, you know, and they can grow, and they're just on a different journey. You know, we're here to teach and learn. Okay, let's see what's going on with them and this. So some of y'all were dealing with a King of Swords, an Emperor in the reverse, and a King of Cups in reverse. So this could be, if you're in this deck, it could be an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, or Pisces. Masculine energy doesn't have to be. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries that you were dealing with. But it can be any masculine sign. They just were it wasn't equal give and take, and this person was controlling, manipulative, non-committal. That's just the energy, okay? And this person with the King of Swords energy, they think head over heart. They don't, and that can kind of bite them in the ass in the end. This could be why this person's stuck in their head right now, because this person does regret something. So we're gonna have to figure this out, because whatever happens, no, it looks like they're ending it. Let's just dive into what's going on with them in this Queen of Cups, or what happened, or what's going to happen. Some of y'all, it didn't work out. Like during, say y'all were in separation. Some of y'all, this person could have tried one more time with you and then it ended. Some of y'all, this person went out to explore if the grass was greener and they came back to you, but this person was still non-committal because they were trying to get away with what they've done behind your back. So take that. You guys may not know, because you do have the Seven of Swords. That's someone's trying to get away with something. You may not have known. Some of y'all, this person could have been emotionally distant and closed off and non-committal because they were out here indecisive with other people. Okay? Or they met someone new and then started something, gave them a commitment, then that didn't work, started something new, came back, tried one more time, that didn't work out. Now this person's in a pit of fucking hell. Okay? But this is part of this. Some of y'all, this person has some karmic debt now. Okay, so what happened with them? What's going on currently with them and the Queen of Cups? Yikes. Soul searching, creative. They could be following the heart here. Hold on. Proposal. Wheel of Fortune. Karma. Can be good or bad. This can be an end of a cycle here. Ooh. Wishful thinking. There could have been some illusions here. Daydreaming. We got the Four of Pentacles sideways. This can be controlling, greedy, possessive, stingy, but it's sideways. Maybe they haven't quite let go of this. They think it's an opportunity here. An illusion that this was the Queen of Cups. Hold on. This person could have a lot of options, you guys. Manifesting a financial opportunity. So they, oh, okay. Some of y'all, and this person can control this person. I don't know. Is this person changing? Or some of y'all, you're taming the fucking player. I don't know, but this High Priestess has high morals. No, you could be getting the strength to walk away because you're disappointed in this connection. Or this person is getting the strength to walk. What the fuck? Hold on. Some of y'all, this was an illusion that this was the Queen of Cups. That this was someone who was compassionate, nurturing, emotionally stable, and caring. Or some of y'all, this person saw this Queen of Cups as someone they could control again, charm, following the heart, manifesting. Okay. Are they currently dealing with it, but you have them in Hermit? That's kind of someone, and this cycle was ending. They could be, is this over with the Queen of Cups, or how is this going to end? This is unpredictable. Three of Cups. They could be happy. Celebrating. Some of y'all, they might go public with this Queen of Cups. They might have some fear about going public here. Some of y'all, they did go public with this Queen of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Queen of Swords. Oh, sideways. They were giving money to this person, are getting money. Queen of Swords is sideways. What's this Queen of Cups real energy here? The Queen of Wands. This. What the fuck? Seduction, temptation, destructive, codependent here. This is a codependent relationship. This person is relying on them for money. This could be excitement here. This person could be overly emotional, bitchy, and bitter and cruel. It was like an illusion that this person was a Queen of Cups. The Star, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Cancer. Like, you got illusions. You got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Maybe they're the same fucking person. I don't. No, they're not. This could be another. Some of y'all, this person has a sex addiction. Okay, they got a lot of. Some of y'all, they're having threesomes. A new project here. This is someone new that they're seducing. Taking them on dates. Filling themselves. Public recognition. They could have addiction, seduction. This person's trying to seduce, or they're seducing this person. Oh, fuck. What's the sudden change here? Unless this is the overall progress of them. There's a Tower moment coming in very quick here. And there's the Devil here. Why is the Star here? Hanged Man. Delayed. Yo, someone's stuck. Release. Someone could be releasing, trying to release their toxic self here. Clarify this Queen of Wands. They ended it. Impulsive, no direction, ambitious. Ugh. This is ending. I don't know if they're with this Queen of Cups still thinking about this Queen of Wands. You could be the star here. This person's materialistic as fuck. Yeah, this person wants their fucking freedom. Yeah, there's... This person's in their ego, winning at all costs, sneaky. This person has options, y'all. This person's toxic and they're stuck in their ways. This person can't move forward. The Knight of Swords is sideways. This person... 12 reduces to a 3, which is about communication and creativity. They don't even have that. Sideways. This person could be public with this other person again. A new love. Judgment, rebirth here. This is someone new they could be entertaining currently here. And they could have put you in competition with this. I don't know what this is. Yo, this is insane, but this is going to have a tower here. Or this person just, like, is... Let's just, like, pick up on their energy, okay? It's like there's a sudden realization. I don't know. If they're currently dealing with this Queen of Cups, what are their feelings for this Queen of Cups? Let me see if I can break this down a little bit. Routine. Some of y'all, they're still juggling a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. What the fuck is this? Lack of commitment, greedy laziness. And it's like they haven't fucking learned from failure. And this person still has options. Yo, this person is a nut job. Leaving home. This person could sleep around. They could travel for work and then sleep around. Lack of planning. They don't have any foresight. They have unexpected delay, obstacles to long-term goals. This person... They're not growing, you guys. They're not growing. This person is non-committal. They could go public with some, not with others. This person's fucking weird. This person could... What's their energy? Are they a narcissist or something? Like, what is this shit? Or are they growing and transforming? It keeps looking like they're stuck. They could have some, delay. An actual brain delay. Okay, where they're indecisive. What's this person's overall energy? Are they a narcissist or are they learning here? Maybe they're kind of just death. What the fuck? This is a death and a rebirth, though. This is a transformation. What? Competition? Oh, this person could be... This person could get violent, too, y'all. This person could have fire in their chart. This person could be broke as shit. False success. Obsession with work. They live beyond their means. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Ooh, Knight of Swords. Some of y'all, this person appeared to be like a King of Swords, and they're really a Knight of Swords sideways. Or this person backpedaled. They're unpredictable. They don't have any regard for their consequences. And they're impulsive. They're argumentative. They put people in competition. This person lives beyond their means and they have an obsession with work and they're disconnected. What the? Okay, who is this person? What's their... The 401 sideways. Yo, this person is not stable. They're not stable at all. Yeah, this is someone who has a deadlock. They're stagnant, like a stalemate. Okay, what does this person feel about y'all? Because why is this person in regret? Like, what do they feel about y'all? Yeah, this was an illusion. This person was an illusion to... They're resistant to change here. This person doesn't want to change. They could be a fixed sign set in their ways. This person's devil. Yeah, they're a deadlock. This is a no-go. This is a no-no. How do they feel about our collective? How do they view our collective? This person could have been in competition with you guys. How do they feel about our collective? Pleasure. They could be very, like, they don't want to let you go. They're holding on tight to you. Toxic. Seduction. Love bomber. Codependent. Materialism. Materialistic here. How do they view... You could make them happy. They could have a lot of fun with you. They like you sexually. They like control, though. This person's... Page of Cups in reverse. They're emotionally immature as fuck. Insecure. They're very insecure. And they have to be, because they have creative blocks too. This person's stalemate. And they're in their head. Yep, and they're in grief. Yo, this person... Some of y'all, their decisions, their toxic lifestyle, and their emotional immaturity, they just can't... They're not... It's like they were out here. Some of y'all, they dated like 2 fire signs and a water sign. Since you are 3 different people here. And you could have been their 2 of Cups. You could have... If they had stayed with this Empress, what would they have become? I don't know, y'all. Disorganized. This person's just, they're who they are. This person could actually have some depression, you guys. Trauma, childhood trauma. They could have childhood trauma with the Sun card here. Something could have happened to this person as a child. It's like they... Why is the regret here, though? For putting you in competition? For fighting? What? For having options here. Lovers has to do with options. And giving a commitment to someone else that they're familiar with. And putting 10 swords in your back. They actually feel guilt for this. Or some of y'all, it was a failure when it came to... This person's in a mental fucking prison, you guys. This person needs to do some soul searching here. Some of y'all, this person is just like, maybe they regret never telling you they were in a relationship. Or that they have kids. This person was living a whole nother fucking double-ass life. This person could, why is the 6 of Cups here? Temperance sideways. There could be an imbalance here. This person is trying to find meaning in life. Why are they trapped here? They could be trapped with children or something. Yeah, it's a lost opportunity, missed chance, bad investment. Some of y'all, they could be actually stuck in a marriage, okay, and they don't even have the money to get out of it. There's no love, and they could be seeing a Queen of Cups. This person could be all up in their head about you, or fantasizing about this Empress sexually. But they have some codependency, toxicity. They're a player. They're in a relationship, or they're part of a society here. Why is the Hierophant here? The Hermit in reverse, yo. They lost their way when it comes to God. This person, yeah, they made it. Some of y'all, they lost their way when they chose to go be with someone they were familiar with. That was an illusion. And that's when High Priestess here, you could have had a premonition here about something. You were right. Your intuition was spot the fuck on. Yeah, this is over. This is absolutely the end of this connection. Because some of y'all, this person is now stuck. And we're never stuck. But it's like this person, it doesn't want to change. Some of y'all, somebody could have literally married somebody for social approval. They were familiar, someone they were familiar with. It's like this person chose other people's opinions. They went backwards. And they could have built up a lot of karmic debt here. Some of y'all, they have to go through a dark night of soul here. And you had strength in this. Yeah, yo, someone's trying to get away with proposing or marrying or having a child with somebody else. And this is why this is over. And they're stuck in their fucking head because they have this huge secret from you. And they betrayed an Empress. And you had to recover. And now you're a star and you're in your Queen of Swords energy here. This person had options. They were an illusion. This is a tower in their life. Some of y'all, there's a tower to the two people they chose. It's not going to work out. They were all illusions. You were their Two of Cups. You were their happiness, their wish fulfillment, their strength. And you have become the Queen of fucking Wands. They were under an illusion that they married the Queen of Wands, but you were the Queen of Wands the whole time, but they didn't want to work for this. They wanted the easy way out. So in this person trying to well, it's just easier to go deal with this person because this person's better than this person. They got deceived. And they're trapped. And it could be mental. Like, how do I ever go back and tell them I gave a commitment, I proposed, I have a kid, I went and entertained, I had all these options, I created an illusion like I was going to have this 10 of Pentacles, I created an illusion, or they chose to be in a relationship with someone thinking that was their 10 of Cups, their 10 of Pentacles, but you were the fucking 10 of Pentacles, and they juggled you, and they took a risk, and it's like there's no love, there's no abundance, there's no balance, and nothing is working out for them. It's like this is their judgment. And some of y'all are sitting in your King of Wands energy, or you're getting a King of Wands. This is going to be your match. Y'all both are going to take action. Natural leaders, confident, independent, entrepreneurs, career fucking focused here. While this person is just, it's a missed opportunity of what they could have been, that y'all could have been the 10 of Pentacles, and they missed this chance by the decisions they made and the refusal to grow. And now it's like they're so lost anyway. They're just this person could just end up sleeping with person after person after person because you were their person they should have picked and they didn't. And now they're blocked. if they ever want you back, you're gonna make control of this. Or they have fucking competition here because you're moving on. Yep, you're having a new beginning with someone else because this broke your heart. And you worked on it and you healed your heart here. And now this person is stuck. And you're manifesting whatever the fuck you want in the High Priestess energy. Whew, and that whoever comes back in is actually going to give you equal give and take. Where this person couldn't do, the next one will. And you're releasing this. They self-sacrificed here. This is a literal missed opportunity here. And, you know, and a lesson not to take something for granted or to make a very quick, impulsive decision. This person was in the Knight of Swords and made a quick fucking decision to go be with someone else because y'all got into some argument, y'all fell out. This person didn't want to weather the storm. They didn't want to put the work in. They wanted the easy way out. And God's like, okay, so you want a quick route? Okay, I'll show you. No, they're not getting nothing now. Ace of Pentacles in the fucking reverse. A missed opportunity. Missed abundance. And this High Priestess Empress, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, like you're sitting in every queen of the deck. You were all... This person will have 7 people, and none of these 7 will ever be you. They'll all be, at most, queens. Maybe 2 queens. They could be dating a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands right now. Or they're getting a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. But they're still not going to be the Empress High Priestess. So it's like this person is going to have option after option after option. But they're only going to be a centimeter or a third at most. 1/3. Or maybe half of you at most. No one else compares. No one else comes close. This person like just left you because they wanted peace and calm, and they have nothing but chaos because they didn't want to. They wanted to skip the steps, and they betrayed somebody they shouldn't have, and it's just a lesson. All right, y'all, that's your reading. You get to move forward in your chariot, and you're having victory with a fucking emperor. You're this emperor. You could flip the roles the whole time. Okay, you're getting an emperor to the empress. Okay, holy shit. Yep, you have this cycle's complete, and you've completed your karmic cycles here. This person's going to be the king, the emperor in the upright, and the king of cups in the upright. Or you are, and this is your empress, and what your empress has been going through. Or what this emperor has been going through. But look at this. The last person was the emperor in the reverse and the king of cups in reverse. And now you're getting the emperor in the upright, the king of cups in the upright. You can't make this beautiful reading up. At the end of the day, this was very painful. This was 3 of swords, 10 of swords, and the emperor, empress back. Look at this. 10 plus 3 is 13. It is officially ended. Some of y'all with the death card here twice. Y'all gave this person a second chance. They still didn't change. And now they missed the boat. Okay? And there's no other... It's over. And this person is sitting there because they will never find another you. There is no one like you.